Splash like ENT, straight ugly gang shit, man. SoFood, ENT, you know what I'm saying? We in their house right now, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them.
Pop off on this east.
My advice to those individuals, those people going through those things, stay woke.
Grandfather told me how to hustle, young nigga. My grandfather,
Man, keep it 100. My earliest influences in music was like my grandfather. He was like a gospel singer back in the day, like, you know what I'm saying? With the Mighty Clouds of Joy and the Blind Boys and all of them, you know what I'm saying? He was doing that type of thing, you know what I'm saying, it's before he turned into a pastor. Growing up, I used to hear like the real tapes. Like, he had a real jump, you know what I'm saying, in the house. I used to hear them, boom, boom. But then outside of what he was doing on the recording aspect of everything, because that's what my grandfather used to show me how, like, to record music. My uncle, his son, was hipping me to, like, NWA, Ice Cube, Rakim, you know what I'm saying? All the raw MCs, you know what I'm saying? He was the first nigga that he put me on the Nas. So the first time I heard a Nas verse, you know what I'm saying, I was riding with this nigga, you know what I'm saying, the motherfucking T-top. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? With the motherfucking windows bust out box. You know what I'm saying? No time, like, hey, man, he was playing something off the Illmatic. The Illmatic was out at that time. But it was, to me, I didn't know what I was hearing. It was new. But I just knew I liked that shit. I was like, this shit lit. I'm riding with Unc. Hey, look, this shit turned up to me. Hey, that shit cranking. I don't know what the fuck he had. That shit beating. You hear me? So, the whole time, yeah, like, that turned me out, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? At that point, I just wanted more. I just wanted to hear everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I got to dig in that mouth. You know what I'm saying? Music is tapes. At that time, we had tapes. You know what I'm saying? I'm digging in this tape. Bye. I might pop a tape in. I'm thinking it's going to play. It say Dr. Dre written on the jump. Yeah, tapes. This is what we was rocking with at that time. You play it, all this black shit right here, go to this side. Flip that bitch over, then they go back to back. Real to real, all that. Look, you hear me?
They took a real to real to put it in the cassette.
They compacted everything. I get to digging into some of the tapes, it say Dr. Dre on it. But then I press play, and it ain't just Dr. Dre. It's Dr. Dre, NWA, it's Common, it's Tribe Called Quest.
A mixtape.
It's a bunch of shit on that joint. I'm like,
mixtape.
Boy, I stole all that nigga tapes, man. That nigga was mad as shit. You hear me? I got to walk, man, like this. I'm on my bike. That's the first time I heard Master P. I found one of this nigga tapes. That joint had all Master P songs on that joint. I said, what? At this time, you know what I'm saying? I'm driving like in the street moving around. I'm driving like a teenager. Oh, what the fuck
this niggas talking about? All I know is
hey, I ain't gonna say it's no difference between Ice Cube after NWA. So for me, I feel like NWA and Ice Cube, you know what I'm saying, is spoken in the same sense, but you have to acknowledge them separately for what they did without each other. NWA and Ice Cube and the entities, man, they did what they did. You know what I'm saying? But then when Ice Cube went his own separate way, you know what I'm saying? You were still acknowledging the shit that NWA was doing after the fact and the shit that Ice Cube did after the fact. And you still acknowledging Ice Cube to this day, along with what he did concerning anything that had anything to do with NWA. It's all still connected. Without one, there would have been no other. Yin and the yang. You know what I'm saying? No matter how you want to look at it. You know what I'm saying? He turned up after that shit. He went through a whole beef, you know what I'm saying? Him and Common and all that other shit. They went on that nigga, man. He got no monkey night. I like motherfuckers talking that shit. I like niggas turning up. I like niggas splashing. I've been on that shit. Don't get it twisted. He went a long time and nobody knew that shit. And nobody even like paid no attention to the fact that a lot of the shit that they was in love with he wrote. When they found it out after the fact, it made them fall in love with him even more because it was like, damn, this nigga tight. Like, I knew this nigga was tight, but damn, this nigga got scared. I came up in a bootleg era. Every carry out, every grocery store, every shopping center you pulled up in, there's a bootleg nigga out there, Joe. You hear me? I'm motherfucking like this, hey man, bruh, I can give motherfucking 5 for 20. He said, yeah, bet. Getting 3 movies and 2 motherfucking CDs, boom. Or, alright, boom. Thing is, though, I didn't even know if I was getting the real shit that was on the cover. If I was getting the mix CD, this nigga done put the... I ran across this motherfucking Killer Mike jump. The album cover was like black and white with like a flag and shit on that jump. That jump is one of my motherfucking tapes, Slim Thug jump. I went 3 cars with that motherfucking CD because that jump was kind of like shit. Boss of all bosses, we talking some bullshit on that jump. Boom. It's a joint. I Pledge Allegiance. The Killer Mike jump, 2006. I Pledge Allegiance. That was the jump. That shit go hard as fuck. Definitely motherfucking Outkast, Aquemini helped me through a lot of shit. That shit put me on a whole nother level, you know what I'm saying? Because I was getting high as motherfucker. The shit that they was talking, definitely, you know what I'm saying, helped me tap into a whole nother level of awareness of what the fuck was really going on around me. That was going on around me the whole time. That I didn't realize was going around me the whole time. What the fuck else? Man, Scarface. I'm motherfucking from the line, you hear me? And the line, and that's the line between Maryland and DC. And that line is called Southern Avenue. Yeah, Face, he pull up, he be fucking the back and all that. The first time I heard motherfucking Scarface was early 90s, you know what I'm saying? And my uncle was playing that shit. Same. You know what I'm saying? It's a mad nigga. Oh, he was on that shit. Like, he was on this boom bap, you know what I'm saying, in Texas. My man, Pastor Troy, number 5. I ran across this nigga shit off some Humble shit. It was an experience. It was an event. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and my man was in the car about to crash that bitch. Cause we was like,
flyer than a motherfucker, splashing like a motherfucker.
You hear me? Real live, like,
splashing like a motherfucker. I be flyer than